It's Kelpie Vibes.
Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been so long since I uploaded a video, but life happens. I'm gonna get straight into it because this literally just happened to me and I am so frustrated and just so... If you guys don't know, I am a makeup artist. I've been doing makeup for about 6 years now, and sorry if I'm like playing with my hair. This thing is like constantly in my face and like makes my lash look crazy, so I'm gonna keep having to push it back. But anyway, so I'm a makeup artist. I've been doing makeup for about 6 years now, and I have a small business. I do everything on my own. I talk to customers on my own. I handle appointments on my own. I handle customer service issues on my own. So this is nothing new to me, okay? Keep that in mind. If you're a makeup artist or if you're any professional in this type of like beauty industry, whether you're like a hairstylist, makeup artist, a barber, whatever, you know weekends are your busiest days. They're your busiest days. Today is the 14th of April. This all happened, the initial appointment happened last Saturday, which was the 6th. Saturday was an extremely busy Saturday for me. And in the midst of my day, for whatever reason, I was having a lot of people DMing me. Me personally, I do not like when people DM me, and if they do DM me, 9 times out of 10 I won't respond, only because it's really laid out on my profile. Please do not DM, go to my website. Literally everything is laid out for you on my website. The policies, the bookings, the cancellations, my pricing, my availability, everything is laid out. Out of like a respect thing, I would just expect future clients or clients that I've already had to do their due diligence and just go to my website and book from there. And if for whatever reason you can't find an answer to the question you have there, you can always reach out to me. Always. It's not a problem. So I get a DM from someone that I didn't even know was following me. For whatever reason, I decided to answer this one, and mind you, I did not know who this person was because in the profile picture it doesn't look like the girl I remember seeing in person. Okay. And she said, a friend of mine is trying to book. She says your number on the website doesn't work. And then I said, is she trying to book or call? If she would like to book, she can book through the website. But I ended up DMing her my number anyway. And I said, this is my number, but you don't book directly through me. You book through the website. And then she says, okay. She tells me she was able to book. And then I said, okay, perfect. This was at 12:02 p.m. when we had this initial conversation, okay? This is on the Saturday that I was booked. And I still responded through a DM, which I don't typically do. Following Tuesday, I ended up getting more DMs from this person. And mind you, I still don't know who this person is, okay? She sends me like a picture of, I'm gonna insert all of this stuff so you guys can see. But she sends me a picture of like a free lash coupon, and I was kind of confused because that's literally all she sent me. So I literally put a question mark, like, what's going on? And she said, come get your lashes done for free. That was that with that initial person. So this person, we're gonna call her Plug, because I see a plug in front of me and she literally was the plug. Plug's friend that she referred, I'm gonna name her Headache, because that's literally what she calls me, Headache. When I got DMs from Headache, I didn't know this was Plug's friend, okay? Are you following me here? I was just responding to her as if she was just another client trying to book an appointment. Hopefully I can find it. I don't even know if this girl blocked me or not, but let me see if I can find it. I'm trying to find it. She probably blocked me and I probably don't even have it in here anymore. Yeah. I think she blocked me, so our initial conversation won't be screenshotted, but I will tell you what it says. It was very brief. It wasn't anything detailed. The good stuff is in text messages, and I got the screenshots for that. So basically, in the DMs, Headache DM'd me and was like, hi, I'm trying to book an appointment. My friend referred me to you. Still, I didn't really put two and two together because I get that all the time. I didn't just assume that, that was Plug's friend DMing me at the moment. He was like asking me questions. Now at this point I was getting very frustrated only because the questions that she was asking me were very basic questions that were clearly on my website, and you can tell that she wasn't doing her job and just going to my website and booking through there. She was asking me, how do I book an appointment? She asked me if she pays me directly. She asked me what time I will be available today. Again, these things are things you can find on my website. So put yourself in my shoes. I was getting very frustrated at this point, still keeping my customer service hat on. I wasn't being, you know, rude or anything like that. I still was answering her questions, but kind of firmly telling her, like, ma'am, all these questions can be answered on my website. And if you just go through the booking process, all these questions will be answered. If you have, and then I said, if you have any more questions, you can reach back out to me. That's totally fine. Headache goes ahead and books the appointment, and I do see it pop up, and that's when her friend Plug wrote me again and said, all right, she was able to book an appointment, and that was that. So my last client was probably about 6 p.m. and I started doing makeup at 7 p.m. that day. So I had clients like almost every hour, not every hour, but I had a couple of breaks. So at this time, I'm extremely tired, I'm exhausted, waiting for Headache to come to her appointment. So basically it's around 7:30 and I'm at the mall. I had to run to the mall to get more lashes and stuff like that for her, for Headache to come, and then of course the clients the next day. So I'm like literally rushing to make sure that I'm home on time. My boyfriend was getting agitated and he was just like, why are you rushing? Like, I need to do, we both had things to do at the mall. But because I knew I had a 9 o'clock appointment, I'm the type of person, I do not like to be late. I definitely like to make sure my client leaves happy, whether it comes to me being on time, finishing on time, loving the makeup, all of that. So we get home around like 8:45 and I'm getting ready for her to come. So we're just sitting around. I typically like to text my clients and ask them what their ETA is, basically your estimated time of arrival. I like to text them like 10 minutes before their actual appointment time, just to kind of see where they are and make sure they won't be late, because I do charge a $25 late fee if you are 15 minutes or more late to your appointment. This is all on my website to read, so you know before your appointment. So I text her. And this is where I'm going to pull up the text messages because I don't want to get any verbiage wrong. I really want you guys to know exactly what was said. I text her, it was literally like 8:55 or something like that, okay? And I text her. And I said, actually at 8:52 p.m., mind you, her appointment was at 9 p.m. At 8:52, she says, on my way. So I say, okay, ... what's your ETA? She says, sorry, like meaning, what does that mean? And I said, what time will you arrive? And she said 9:15. Okay. So then I say, okay, just FYI, after 15 minutes, there's a late charge in addition to the remaining balance. Because the way my booking is set up is you make a 50% deposit when you're booking your appointment, and then the day of your appointment, after makeup's done, you're owed the remaining balance, which is the other 50%. This is literally reiterated on my main website, and when you go to my website, it literally reiterates all that, my booking policy and all that. So when you click to book an appointment, it takes you to my actual booking website, which says the exact same thing. Literally, when you click on the actual makeup look that you want, it says this is just your 50% deposit, okay? It says that in bold letters, literally. This is why I get frustrated, because I feel like I take my time to do these things so there is no confusion, and I don't understand why it wouldn't be clear to some people. Granted, I know it's gonna happen, but like, come on, like just do your due diligence and read. Everything is literally laid out in front of you. But that still didn't happen this day. So now we're here. Then I said, okay, just FYI, after 15 minutes, there is a late charge in addition to your remaining balance. She said, really? Question mark, question mark. I don't understand, because my makeup is supposed to be an hour and 9:15 is still my time for the makeup. What do you, okay? What do you mean? Like, so usually, typically a makeup look takes about an hour, okay? She's telling me, even though that she's late, because she's still in that frame, that hour frame, she shouldn't be charged a late fee. What some customers do not understand is you are not the only person that we handle throughout the day. We have a set schedule, so you don't know if I have 7 clients that day. You don't know if I have a client directly after you. Like, it does not matter if you come here at 9:16. You will be charged that late fee because that's my time. I need you to respect my time as I do you. Period. Child, let me tell you something. I was getting heated, but I was just still keeping my customer service hat on. I wasn't being rude or nothing like that. So I said, you booked the appointment at 9 p.m. You're arriving 15 minutes late. And she said, how much? So I literally screenshotted her my policy and circled where it said, you know, if you're 15 minutes late or more, you get charged a $25 late fee. So when she came, she was super nice. You know, there was no anything. Like, it was like a normal customer. She was actually really, really nice. She sat down, she was telling me how she was going to a party, and she was referred that she loves my work on my page. That's why she wanted to come to me. That she doesn't typically get her makeup done. She's not a big makeup person, and all that jazz. So after I was finished her makeup, I handed her a mirror, and this is literally what she does. Oh wow, oh wow. Just basically, she loved her makeup. She was taking a couple selfies in front of my ring light. Again, she loved her makeup. So at that time, I basically told her remaining balance plus the late fee. So I think $85 is like her remaining balance. So she actually kind of questioned me. She was like, so did the first payment go through? And I'm just like, yeah, that was your 50% deposit. And she was like, oh, okay. But even when she said that, I already knew she didn't understand my booking process. Even though everything is laid out for her and it's on paper, it's through text, everything, I still feel like she did not understand it. I do not know. For the life of me, I don't know why she didn't understand it. I don't know if at this point she's just trying to play boo the fool, if she's trying to scam me, if she's trying to do what. But I just knew in my gut feeling this was not going to end good. Even though the night ended well, I just had a feeling that that headache was going to pop back up. However, I just knew it was going to be a headache. She ended up paying her remaining balance of $85. So in total, she paid $145. Her 50% deposit was $60. Her remaining balance was $60 plus the $25 late fee, okay? That's exactly what she was charged, okay? So that was that. I post a picture of her. Everyone loves it. You know, life goes on, right? No. It doesn't. Because you know why? People want to be scammers. They want to falsify information, and they want to try to take your hard-earned money. Like, don't do that. I work too damn hard. You are not. I don't care if it's a $5. I don't care if it's $15. You're not about to take a penny back from me if I worked for it. Period. So, okay, remember, I did her makeup on that Saturday. So Tuesday, she texts me at 9:35 in the morning. She says, hi, Linda. How are you? It's Headache, the one you did her makeup late on Sunday. I just wanted to let you know that you took my money twice, the $85 and the $60. Headache. Headache. Oh my God, I'm getting a headache. Listen, what don't you understand? Like, I just don't, maybe I need an assistant. Maybe I need someone who's really good at this part of my business. Like, I said hello. Mind you, I'm in the middle of sleep. I'm sleeping and I still text her back. Like, because to me, like, my customers come first to a certain extent. Like, if I can get up out of my bed and text you back, I will. Like, I don't want to have to keep you waiting. So I texted her back. I said, hello, there are always 2 transactions made when you make an appointment with me. The initial deposit and the remaining balance. You also got charged extra for the late fee. This is exactly what I said. So she writes me back and says, so it means that I won't receive the $60 back for the $85. It's fine. It will, what did she say? So it means I won't receive the $60 back for the $85. It's fine. It will, as the $60 and the $25 for the late fees. I don't really understand what that means, but I'll put it there so you guys can kind of take from it what you will, but I guess it was a typo. At this point, I'm getting a little frustrated. You probably can hear it in my text tone, I guess, but this is what I responded. I said, I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't understand what you're trying to tell me, but on my website and my booking site, all the instructions are laid out for you. It is explained that you make a 50% deposit and then you will be charged the remaining balance the day of your appointment. Responds, what the $60 for, so I won't receive it back? So I guess she was asking me what was the initial $60 for. I guess she didn't understand the concept of a deposit. Okay? I said, it's your initial deposit. And she said, so the makeup was a total of $145. I said the makeup application was $120 in total. The late fee was an additional $25. And she said, what? Question mark, question mark. And then I said, what are you confused about? Because at that point, I literally did not understand. What don't you get? Like, that's the price. It's later. I literally broke it down for you. What don't you understand? I literally asked her that. I said, what exactly are you confused about? So at that point, she did not write me back. And that's when I knew she was going to try to get her money back. And I was ready for it because I made sure I kept all my receipts, all of that, because I just don't have time. I don't have time. Why do you feel like you have the right to contact Square, because I do my business through Square, all my transactions through Square, and tell them you want a refund? You want a refund after I took my time. I took you in last minute when I didn't have to on a Saturday. Mind you, at the end of the day when I was dog tired from doing a ton of clients before you, and then on top of that, you were almost 30 minutes late to your appointment, but you want a refund. What? Yesterday, I'm getting ready to go out Saturday night. Why not? I'm getting cute. I'm in a great mood. So I get an email from Square, and they're basically telling me that my card holder is requesting a refund. So off bat, my heart sinks, and I'm just getting annoyed. I'm getting an attitude. I just want to curse everybody out because I knew this was gonna happen. I disputed. I literally sent them all the screenshots of our text messages. I sent them the breakdown of my pricing, and literally I sent them the text of her saying that she was late, that she's gonna be late, which is my late charge. So I sent them all of that. Mind you, I am livid because you guys have to understand, when you work in the service industry, it is very tiring on your body, it's tiring on your mental, it's a lot. Long story short, it's a lot that comes with being a makeup artist, down to the products that you purchase. Literally the products that I have in my bag are probably worth $2,000 if not more dollars. Like, so if I'm using my products on you, if I'm taking my time, if I'm on my feet, if I'm dealing with attitudes, backlash, mind you, I love my clients. My clients are great. I never have these problems. Like, granted, it happens every once in a blue moon, literally. It's always handled in, you know, a civil manner. Like, I never had someone do it to this extent, like blatantly, you know you're lying, like you're trying to get money back from me. But anyway, so I end up disputing her chargeback or whatever, and I'm waiting on the results. I don't know what's gonna happen. I did what I had to do, so we'll see. I couldn't even finish getting ready because I was just so angry. I was just like, I'm thinking in my mind, like, how dare you? How dare you really try to get your money back? Like, after the stress you put me through to fit you in my schedule and you being late, like, ugh, I can't. So I ended up hitting up my sisters and letting them know what happened, and they agreed with me. They're like, no, that's not okay. Like, you need to let her know that's not okay, and you need to let her know that she's not welcome to do your services anymore or to book your services anymore. Whether they told me that or not, y'all, I was gonna contact her and let her know that what she's doing is not okay. I did text her, and I'm gonna show you guys what I texted her because I had time. I didn't have time because I was rushing to go out, but I had time. At 6:06 p.m. I wrote, I just received a notice that you have requested a full refund. My bad, guys. My phone died again. Surprise. Not my phone, my camera, sorry. But anyway, so where was I? So this is what I wrote. I said, I just received a notice that you have requested a refund. This is now fraud. You were charged exactly what you were booked plus the late fee. I handle my business with integrity and I do not falsify or scam clients, and I would appreciate the same from my clients. You are no longer welcomed to book my services from now and in the future. That's all I said. And I feel like I have every right to say that. I should have said what I really wanted to say, But again, I'm trying to keep some type of integrity and not really just go in how I want to. But mind you, I could have went in, but I did not. Of course, she didn't write me back. What can she say? She's not gonna write me back. So still being kind of irate, I DM plug, I did. Oof. So I DM plug and let her know what her friend is doing. Cause to me, from the person that I knew of working at Nordstrom, Plug was she was a classy girl. She had some type of couth to her. So me reaching out to her, I'm thinking that she's gonna be level-headed, she's gonna understand and kind of be neutral. Cause to me, if you're a real friend, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. You're gonna tell your friend like you shouldn't do stuff like that. So I reached out to her to let her know what's going on. I have to unblock her again. I'm so annoying. I wrote to her, because at this time, again, I wasn't sure, so I just wanted to make sure before I really let her know what's going on. I said, did you refer me to your friend? I think it was Saturday or Friday. Her name is Headache. Did you refer your friend to me? I think it was Saturday. And then I sent a picture of her because I did her makeup and she allowed me to take a picture in the video. And she said, yeah, she looks amazing. She loved it. Oh, did she? I said, well, your friend is a fraud. She is trying to request a refund. I'm sorry, but I'm not taking my frustration out on you, but this is not okay. She was charged exactly what she was booked, and on top of that, she was 30 minutes late to her appointment. I handle my business with integrity, and I'm very frustrated by people who do things like this. Please let your friend know she is no longer welcome to use my services. That is exactly what I said. Yes, I did sound frustrated. I did sound mad, but honestly speaking, I could have said a lot worse. I didn't. I have a right to be frustrated at this point because you can't take advantage of me and act like you're just completely oblivious of my pricing and my policies and request a refund. No, that's not gonna happen. She responded, can you please calm down? You're a makeup artist and you're talented. That's why I referred her to you. She didn't steal anything or con you out of your money. So how is she a fraud? Remember, she is my friend, so don't insult her. And I was just making a referral, so you're right. I don't want this energy. It is very immature. I was trying to do you both favors, please. I don't think she'll be coming back to see if she, what'd she say? I don't think she'll be coming back to see if she wants her money back. How can I help you? Bitch. See, now I'm trying to keep this conversation somewhat professional, but you're not finna, I did you a favor, 1. 2, you're not finna, how can I help you, bitch? Because you can't help me do shit. So I actually ended up doing, I don't want you to see her thing. I actually ended up doing voice messages because at this point, I'm done with the typing. Like, I'm about to tell you how I feel. So basically what I tell her is what I just told you guys. I need you to do me any favors because my talent does me favors. I have clients that are loyal and respectful and people that I trust that do me favors. I don't need you, someone who I don't know, from a can of paint to do me favors. Like, don't sit here and make it seem like I needed you for anything. I would have been good without that client. I would have been less of a headache to be all the way 100. I didn't curse at her. I didn't call her out her name, none of that. I let her know how I felt, but I guess my voice was raised and you could tell that I was upset. Hey, Gooby, I'm okay. Goober's trying to make sure I'm okay. Right? Hi. I did explain to her, like, if you're a real friend, you will let her know when she's doing something wrong. Like, ask your friend, what is the real reason why you want a refund? Because to my knowledge, you were very happy with your makeup. What do you need a refund for again? Ask your friend that and see what her answer is and then come back to me. But matter of fact, have a nice day. Like, talking to you is pointless at this point because you're up there in the clouds with her too. Like, there's no fucking point. That was that. She said, have a nice day, whatever, bitch. That was my conversation with Plug. Headache didn't write back. Of course she's not gonna write back because what can you say? You know exactly what you're doing and that's not okay. So all the people who are in any type of beauty industry and you have to deal with this fraudulent stuff, I feel you. I feel where you're coming from because it's not fair when you take your time and you have wear and tear on your body and you have to spend a lot of money on what you're passionate about just to have people try to take that, you know, the rewards away from you. It's not okay, period. And I feel like we have a right to speak up on that. So I'm speaking up on it. Hey guys, that was a story of literally my worst client ever. She tried it, y'all. She really tried it. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for just hearing me vent and rant about what happened literally like 2 days ago. I was so upset. I'm actually a lot more calm talking about it now, but yesterday I called my boyfriend. I was literally yelling at him, not yelling at him, but yelling as if like he was the person who did this to me. But that's what happened. This is stuff that we have to deal with that y'all don't even see. But I'm done. I'm done taking L's. I don't even really take L's because, like I said, I love my clients. I have great experiences with my clients. I have loyal clients. Like, this rarely ever happens, but she tried it. I just feel I feel betrayed because we had a really good conversation and she was so nice when she came here. And to see that she did that, it's just like, what? If you guys are enjoying these story times, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. I do have a couple of other stories that I do want to tell. If you guys are interested, I may do a story time on my boyfriend's other crazy ex, number 2. My life. What is my life about? Like, what is my life about? But help your girl out, y'all. Help your girl out. Please subscribe to my channel. Help my channel grow and blossom to what it should be, because I feel like I'm fucking funny sometimes. Like, I feel like I'm fucking funny. So make sure you subscribe, like this video, comment down below if you guys are feeling my other story times, my other videos. If you have not seen it, I will definitely link that down below if you haven't seen it already, but it's pretty fucking entertaining. So I would suggest you go and check it out, okay? But yeah. That was my story, and trust me, there is a lot more to come because, girl. All right, guys, see you in my next video.